Hello, hello. I'm Caitlin, the founder of Squads, and this is Squad Life. So Squad Life is a weekly mini-series where I talk about the ups, the downs, and the oh fucks of being an entrepreneur. So my job here is to cut through the BS, to give it to you straight, and to show you why, if you want to grow your business, you need to stop scrolling and you need to start talking. So right now we're in the middle of launching Squads. And in doing that, I've been studying all sorts of other launches. And let me tell you, there are some really sleazy feeling sales tactics that online marketers use that for me are a huge turnoff. So today I wanted to put a spotlight on two of them and give a breakdown as to why these don't work for me and what I recommend doing instead. Now, some of these you yourself might be guilty of, but if not, you've definitely seen them. And this is ultimately just my way of saying, hey, this is the way I feel when I see this, and I wonder if your other customers are feeling it too. All right, so the first thing that for me immediately makes me roll my eyes and go, yeah, okay, is when I see a launch and somebody has extremely inflated the value of what you're getting. So we've all seen these sales pages where maybe the product's 99 bucks, but then they list off all of the other things you get. And it's like, you get this ebook, you get a 30-minute consult with me, you get this, you get that. And by the end, they've said that all of those other little bonuses make it worth like $10,000. Now, something about the math just doesn't work there. When I see this, I immediately think one of two things. All right, you're saying that this product, you're charging me $99 for this product, yet you're saying it's worth $10,000. So one of two things is happening here. Either you're silly and you should be charging a heck of a lot more for this product, or you think that I'm gullible and that I'm going to believe that that product's valued at $10,000 even though you're only charging $99 for it. And in both cases, it doesn't work. It makes me put my guard up and it makes me wonder, can I trust the promises that are being made here? Because if you're saying that something's worth a lot more than it actually is worth, then other promises you're making, like the value I'm going to get, or what my expected results can be from buying your product or buying your service, that comes into question too. Okay, so what to do instead? Instead of you saying you get, this 30-minute consult with me, which is a $750 value, when we both know you're not charging $1,500 an hour yet, maybe in the future, but not yet, what you should do is use social proof instead. So let your customers speak to the value of both the product and the bonuses. If you can find testimonials from your customers saying, this 30-minute consult saved me $10,000 because I didn't end up investing in, this program, or I was able to go out and land a new client that brought in this revenue, that shows the value from a perspective that I can really get behind and trust. So use your customer testimonials to speak to the value rather than just slapping a number on it and saying it's worth this or this is worth that. Or another option is to make those bonuses, those value adds, exclusive. So rather than you saying in addition to buying this $99 product, you get these 12 other things that are worth X. Say, in addition to buying this $99 product, you get these 12 other things, and this is the only way you can get them. The only way you can get this ebook is through this purchase. The only way you get to work with me one-on-one in this fashion is through this purchase. Because then the exclusivity of this being something that I get uniquely with this product, it becomes so much more valuable. Because I know that it's not something that you're just slapping on, but it's in fact something that is really an important part of the program or the product, and that's why you include it. So, yeah, inflating the value of something. I'm sick and tired of seeing the $99 price tag and then you trying to tell me it's worth 10 grand. I don't buy it and it makes me distrust you. So, number 2, when it comes to exclusivity, which is a really good way to incentivize people to buy, but there's something that you see a lot online today, and again, you roll your eyes, you think, what the heck, what do they take me for? And that is when people are clearly manufacturing scarcity. So we are all so sick of those, countdown clocks or those big red buy now buttons. And they work. They definitely, you have to incentivize your customers, but there's ways to do it that doesn't come off as so manufactured. I saw a website the other day for an event, a sales page for an event that's going on. And I got there on the first day of the launch of this event, and they said that there was 500 spots at the event, but there's only 10 left. And I'm like, really? really, you just announced this and already you have sold 490 seats. I don't buy it. So I waited a couple of days and I went back to the site, and guess what? 3 days later, after all of the hype, after all of the emails, after this person's in big, huge launch mode, there's still only 10 spots left. So what this says to me, it's a lie. There's, like, you're manufacturing scarcity. You're making me think that, oh God, I have to buy now. I need to get one of those 10 spots. And when I feel like I'm being treated like I'm silly or foolish or an idiot, it makes me definitely not want to do business with you. And it makes me immediately bucket you into this category that I keep specifically in my mind for online entrepreneurs that I can't trust. People who are spending a lot more time hyping their products than creating products that actually work. So you definitely, that being said, you definitely need to incentivize people. And here's a couple ways you can do it. Instead of creating fear-based FOMO, then you can incentivize people by offering them something that's tailored specifically to their needs as a bonus for buying sooner. Or you can incentivize people by having bonuses that get less and less awesome as time goes on. So a really good example of this launch done well recently was when Todd Herman did his June launch for the 90-day year. If you bought on that first day, there were all of these other things that you got inclusive in the price just for being an early bird. And then the second day, it was a little bit less. The third day, a little bit less. And he made it so clear what you were going to get for what the bonuses were going to be for buying early that you knew that if you really wanted to buy this product, why not buy today? There was, you knew that you were losing value every day that you didn't buy. It was transparent. The things that he was offering were truly valuable. He wasn't inflating the value of them and saying, you get this bonus and it's worth $10,000. But instead, he was showing the value through testimonials and storytelling. So yeah, two of the most annoying online tactics: inflating the value of something and manufacturing scarcity that just comes off as sleazy and fake and makes me immediately go, nope, can't trust you, online marketer. So I want to hear from you guys. Comment below and tell me what your pet peeve is. And if you have a friend that is just going to totally resonate with this, is going to go, yes, I love that, makes so much sense, then tag her below, or, share this post if you think that other people are going to dig it. So that's it for today. Have a great day, everybody. Stop using sleazy sales tactics. Start talking to your customers and giving them what they really want. All right, have a good day.